Hey guys, welcome to the, I think, 6th episode of our podcast. Today, my guest is Daniela Moroz from USA, the best female kite foiler in the world. Currently, I think it's been for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So in Aarhus, Denmark, today the last day of the qualification series. And tomorrow we'll start with the medal series, I think, for the boys and girls. Do the girls continue as they right now, or do you get split?
Yeah, we continue just as a single series throughout the entire event.
And how the event has been so far for you?
It's been really fun. We've had a lot of different conditions, so it's been very good practice, I think, for everyone to race in all different kind of conditions. It's been really good for me. I've won every race so far, so I'm just trying to stay consistent, really, and practice lay lines and any kind of judgment calls on like controlling the rest of the fleet. So it's
that's really cool. And I know from your background, you're coming from San Francisco, from the Bay Area. I know the conditions are tough there. And in the winter time, do you train with all the boys there, and how often do you go on the water, and what's your usually daily routine, and do you kite every day or just some days of the week?
I actually mostly just kite on the weekends because I'm still in high school, so my schedule doesn't really allow me to kite during the week or after school. But yeah, I'm out pretty much all weekends training with like Johnny and Joey and all of the locals over there.
Dude, that's nice. And some guys told me that if Johnny's having a bad day, you can beat him at the first mark. Is it true?
Yeah, a lot of the Thursday night races, I've been beating him to the top mark.
And in the last couple months, right?
Yeah.
That's a really high level when you can beat Johnny Heineken at the top mark and you're a girl. No, I mean that's really impressive, and we definitely can see it on the course in racing, how there's you, and then there's 30 seconds later the group of other girls. How did you start kite surfing? Did you come from a sailing background or?
No, I actually didn't do any sailing in my life, but both of my parents were longtime windsurfers, actually, and they actually met when they were learning to windsurf at the Berkeley Marina in San Francisco.
Okay.
And so they both raced for a long time, and my dad started kiting in about 2005, and then once I was kind of old enough to learn to either kite or windsurf, I chose kiting and haven't looked back since.
Yeah, it's my dad also brought me into kite surfing back, I think, 2009. When did you start?
I learned in 2012.
Okay, and when did you start the foiling?
2014, I think.
And then,
late 2014.
What was the cost to change from the twin tip to kite foiling?
I guess just growing up in San Francisco and around such a competitive racing fleet, and with both of my parents racing all the time also when they were windsurfing, then I was just really drawn to it, and I found like a really good opportunity to get into racing, and it was around the time when everyone was switching from formula boards to foils, so I just got kind of caught up in that, and
foiling I think it's so much fun compared to race boards.
Oh yeah, so much better.
So much fun, and it's so much faster, and then you don't hit the chop every time.
Yeah.
Do you afraid of sharks? And do you have sharks in there?
I get asked that a lot, but I've only seen like 2 in the past 4 years that I've been kiting there, so everyone knows that they're there, but we don't really see them that much.
What about the whales? Because the place where I live in Malibu, we usually get the whale season like for months, and there's so much of them.
Yeah, we get a ton of whales in the summer.
Do you hit them?
I've never hit one, but you can get really close to them, and it's really cool.
And then also the pictures that you guys post with you falling in front of the huge ship.
Oh
yeah, sick.
The shipping containers. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I know this year you switched from Ozone to FLYSURFER.
I did, yeah.
And how's your impression of the FLYSURFER Sonic Race and the new VMG kites?
I was always really impressed with FLYSURFER for the team, and for like Benny was always coming to every event and like helping out the riders and working really hard on developing new kites. So I was always just really respected that, and their hard work has definitely paid off with the VMG and the Sonic Race. I think both kites are really solid and they're doing really well, even if the Sonic Race is now over a year old, I think. So
Yes.
I think it's still doing super well, and it's really good to see that like that passion that they have behind it is really like turning into something really amazing on the race course.
Yes. What's the main difference you like in VMG compared to Sonic Race?
Physically, the VMG is a little bit more stable going upwind. So especially in San Francisco, we get super gusty conditions, as you know. So going upwind, it's been very like, you can tell that there's a big difference going upwind. And downwind also, you can really sheet in and push it and really like just stall it and go downwind a lot better.
Yeah, that's true. I also feel that VMG feels like a more complete kite compared to Sonic Race. The Sonic Race feels like it's because it's been its first of its kind. This is specific the race kite, and it feels like it's fresh, and the VMG is like complete. It's really solid on both upwind and downwind courses.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so if you kite around 2-3 times a week during the winter time, what else do you do any like physical activities in the gym, or what's the
Yeah, so I'm on a swim team actually. So
Really?
I swim every day after school with my team. So that definitely keeps me in shape for kiting, and I love being in the pool every day and pushing that. But I also like going to the gym. So if I'll usually do a little bit of gym in the morning and then go to school.
I usually also I wake up at 6, like usually 6 a.m. But I don't go to the gym. I go surfing. And
Perfect.
and
Malibu.
and I see you posting pictures like 5:45 a.m. on the bike almost every day.
I do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'll do a spin class. That's from 6 to 7. And then Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I actually have swim practice in the morning at 5:30. So
Yeah, that's really nice. Do you still go to high school?
yeah.
And when do you finish it?
This coming year is going to be my final year of high school.
And then where do you plan to do you have a plans where you want to go next?
Yeah, I would really like to go to university. I've been talking to a few sailing coaches, so I'm hoping to get in through like a sailing program and be accepted as like an athlete. So that would be really nice. I'd really like to go to Stanford, but if
Stanford is really good.
yeah. But if that doesn't work out, then I think I'd be very happy at any of the University of California schools or at University of Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
How is this? Are you planning to go to any other state without the California and Hawaii?
I don't think so.
Really?
I need to be close to water.
Okay. I know that this year, 2017, in States, there's going to be a bunch of events, kite foiling. There's going to be nationals, there's going to be Pacific Championship, and the North American. Are you planning to do all of them?
I'm going to kind of see how it is with school since it's my final year. So I definitely have to work on university applications and stuff like that. So I'm going to see how it's going with school. I'm actually going to focus more on the Gold Cup this year, I think. So planning to go to at least one China event and Sardinia and hopefully Oman. If I can squeeze in the U.S. Nationals and the North Americans, I definitely will, but we'll see how it goes with school.
That's great. And just the last couple of words. How's Denmark for you? Do you like it? What's so much different in Europe compared to US?
I guess Denmark specifically, it's been really fun. Like the conditions have been really challenging, but it's a good challenge, I think, for all of us to practice in. But yeah, I love Europe, and I've been in Europe for 2 months now, just like traveling with the FLYSURFER team and competing and doing events and stuff, and it's been super fun. I guess it's hard to like pinpoint a lot of differences because it is like another continent, so
It's just so much different.
Yeah, there's so much that's different. That's
just different. I think it's overall it's different culture, different vibe.
Absolutely.
Everything's different.
Yeah.
It just feels nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it. All the links for Danielle is going to be in the description. Hope you like it, and thank you very much, Danielle, for being here today.